Chap is one of the smartest fighters in Fortnite history and recently dropped a 45 kill game with Rezon in the skin duo cash cup. So today we're going to analyze this game and figure out what Chap does that is so smart and helps him win every single fight. Usually when people tell you to take angles when fighting, there's like a certain amount of ones that are good. But here I find it interesting that Chap actually did an edit there that usually isn't deemed as one that you should do. But I think what to learn from this is the edits you do depends on the situation you're in. It's not always just like, yeah, you should always do a peanut butter edit. No, that is not always the case here, because his crosshair is closer to it, and just to kind of, you can see where the player is. I think he chooses to do the edit on purpose. It gives him all the sights he needs to get a shot off. Now, he doesn't, this fella was quick enough, but that definitely was the better edit to do because he could do it instantly compared to if he had to swing and do the peanut butter edit, it would have taken much longer. And there again, he does that edit quickly, the top 3 tiled edits, because it shows the entire box, so no matter where the player were to move, he was going to be able to get the shot off of. And doing edits like that work because he did them quickly because of where his crosshair placement was and the position he was. That's why they work. Now here, he does it again. Really nice shot. The way he's on the pyramid, he's able to hit the guy without jumping, which also reduces the amount of the body the other player could see of Chap. That was a really, really good kill. Now I'm just going to skip on, see what happens here. He's finished. Very simple. Not too bad. So yeah, think about the angle you're taking, but think about if you're doing it quick enough, where your crosshair is placed, that catches off the player as well, and you don't always have to be taking a perfect right hand peek. First thing that Chap does good here is he changes his angle. He boosts over here, changes his angle, but also here, let's slow it down, he can see through that wall because it was weakened. So then that is why he instantly edits it. If that player was staring at him with a pump, I imagine he wouldn't have edited and shot immediately. So you'll always be looking at where your enemy is, especially through the builds. Here, the player shoots to try and take the walls, so Chap knows if he quickly edits it, he'll catch this guy off guard and actually get the first shot off. And then all he does is stays calm and hits his shot again. And something I noticed with Chap is he's crouching and moving left to right always. So he actually did a good job at trying to dodge whenever the players were shooting at him. So yeah, good things he did there is he started by changing his angle. Secondly, he saw the player through the builds because they were weakened by Chap using his pickaxe, so he could see where they were looking to know to instantly edit. And thirdly, stayed calm, used his movement to dodge shots, and he simply used his good aim to get finished off and get the kill. Now this is a play that I actually haven't seen before, and I don't think it was accidental because the reason he did it actually makes sense here. Chap is spraying as well, but watch what he does. He takes out his build for a second, rotates his stairs, and then when that guy's stairs, but he placed them. When Chap goes to destroy him, he doesn't think about editing, he simply... Wait, oh. Actually looks like the other guy placed him himself, but even then, Chap, it looked like, was ready to place his own rotated stairs. And if he did, the exact same thing that happened would have happened. The guy would have been moved by the placement of the stairs, and there wouldn't have to be any editing. Chap would have been able just to shoot him straight away like he did. So for control the players, doing things like that is harder, but for keyboard and mouse players, doing a play like that can actually be really smart and catch the opponent off guard. So when you're thinking about phasing in stairs or cones, think about how they're pre-edited, rotated, and things like that, because it can change the positioning of the player inside the box, which can make him miss shooting his shot on you and leave you to easily shoot him straight away and get the elimination. What Chap does here is actually just a new trick that you can do with these hover jets. Yes, he has some good aim there to get a beam off, but using the hover jets, you can weaken the wall, hover, and then before you destroy it, boost in and basically he can't stop you from phasing in, and then you can just get the kill with ease by surprising them and just shooting them. Simple as that. So yeah, the hover jets are definitely something they carry this season for the rotation and for exploit tricks just like that. At this point in the game, Chap has 23 kills and they're both just trying to wrap it up and get the win. And he's actually about to go down here, which is surprising how well he's played the entire game. But this just leads me to wanted to talk about like overall what I noticed. One thing I noticed is not once I see him do fancy triple edit, quadruple edits, things like that you see in montages, that you see in creative. He kept it simple. All he would do is go onto a wall, change angles, apply pressure, try and get the AR beams off in certain fights to weaken the opponents. Have calm, good aim, take walls, do the right edits, have the cross in the right place. Simple things like that. No fancy things, and I think that is great news for any player in Fortnite. The best of the best, the smartest, and maybe even the fastest Chap kept it simple, and you know, you can honestly, most of you can replicate these same mechanics that allows him to win. Yes, he can edit way faster than he does in this match, but he doesn't because he doesn't need to, and either do you. So take the little tips, or not even little tips, they're big, useful, important things to know to win in more of your fights this season, and you might even start placing just as good as Chap. And if you like videos like this, subscribe, as I have more and more helpful videos coming. And thanks for watching, and see you.